Awkward wave. Hi, everybody. So, um, it's the day after Black Friday, so it's Saturday, and I was gonna do a haul. I did get a little bit of stuff. I was gonna do a haul, but in all honesty, I think there's a lot more interesting relationship things to talk about. So, that being said, I'm gonna get to it. So, the first thing I want to talk about is talking it out, crying it out, fighting it out. Um, I'm sorry. If you know me, you know one of the things I don't believe in is no. Let me reword that. If you know me, you know one of the things I do believe in is talking to people. But the number one thing I don't believe in is talking to people in the wrong setting. And one of the possibly worst ever settings to ever try to talk to somebody in is a party setting. But anyways, I come to you with this because not too long ago I had to fight it out, talk it out, cry it out. And sometimes there's things like we aren't sure how to present. There's things that we're ready to talk about or whatever, but we aren't ready to like sit down and bring those things to the table. Like we just not I don't know, for whatever reason you don't get around to it. You can feel when something's about to boil over. Oh, Lord knows I can. I can feel when something's about to boil over, when something's about to, you know, teeter totter, bubble over. Like you can feel when that kettle is hot, when something, it's time to talk about something. I know I can. And recently I didn't talk about it, and it was a good thing, kind of, but unfortunately, the way we had to get it out and work it out was a fight it out, cry it out, talk it out. That's how exactly the order it went into. First, we was kind of fighting for like 2 minutes, then we cried most of the time, then we talked. We. So I hate that. I'm all for confrontation. I'm all for bringing stuff up and figuring it out and getting through it and being done with it. Like I'm all for it. But sometimes we can't just come out with it, or sometimes the time isn't right. Sometimes it's just not right to do it. And so the thing I hate to happen is what kind of happened to me, and it's one of my worst things to happen, is that it comes out in something else. Like, I don't know, something that's not really how it should have come out, something that y'all should have talked about before this thing happened. That's why I think everything has a boiling point and that everything happens for a reason. Because I know what happens with a lot of people is that like you all could have been friends and talking forever and it's never been an issue. Y'all been like buddy buddy, like, kicking it, like really liking each other for a long time. And there's something that you've been meaning to talk to them about, and it may not have been completely related to whatever incident happens, but let it be like, you are not sure that you're the only one he's talking to. So let it be that you all are out, and you should have probably brought this up a couple days ago, but instead you waited and forgot about it. It just wasn't on your agenda. Let you all be out somewhere and you see him look at somebody. You snap over something that's not that serious, but you snap. Next thing y'all are fighting, crying, talking, and all you really wanted to talk about was that you weren't sure if he was the only one he was talking to, and it wasn't even that big of an issue. You didn't care whether you were or not, but look how it manifested. It came out into something that wasn't even that serious, or something bad, but maybe that thing was meant to happen, because sometimes y'all bounce back and you bounce back in a better place, especially with where I'm at right now. Like I feel like we bounced back into a better place. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I feel like we came back like stronger and so much better. but I hate the way we had to do it. But I feel like everything's on the table now, and it was one really huge incident followed by a miniature incident, and everything's on the table now. We've been all good for a minute now, so that's sometimes you need that. Some sometimes you need that. Sorry, I was watching Soul Train, but sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need for something to happen or for something to go down before you guys can be at your middle point. And I know I talk about people meeting in the middle. Well, I feel like that's an example of meeting in the middle of somebody. You all are both even and both have like some destruction on both sides or whatever. Like the thing has fizzled over and y'all have said it, and it's like it's neutralized now. So, like I said, I really hate like fighting, talking, crying. I hate like when it manifests in a bad way, but I'm all for confrontation and getting things out. Cause like A, you can figure out that you're wasting your time on somebody, or B, you can figure out that you're not. And like what happens in the dark always comes to light. Let me tell you, whatever you're doing in the dark always comes out. Like somebody always finds out. It always shows up. Like it always. So, anyways, so that's relationships drama number one that I want to talk about. And I'm done with that now. So I guess I'll do the next video. Okay. Bye, y'all.